Yeah, buddy. It's so bro. What? Yeah, buddy. Hey. 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 şuraya yaklaşık. Mix it up a little bit. Mix it up a little bit. We're gonna go. We're going. Yeah, we'll try this one. Man! Less than 30 seconds. Not bad. I'm gonna do that 3 times. We lost a little thing there. Not good. To hell with it.
You say go slow. I thought they had this second and that one. We gotta go slow now. I don't have, there's some of these lunges here. These have short stuff. I don't have I don't have the clothes no longer. Need some extra layers. No. I forgot some scratches. I think there's this thing there. Yes. So here, this thing here. This I don't have it here. Looks like I got a little thing there. Okay. I'll do another one. Post distance. Now I'd like to have it a little bit lower. But this is I would have to remove that thing at the bottom to make it lower. So we'll work with this. Gonna do the last little thing. Just the last little thing. The bad thing. The bad thing. I just half salt up instead of just salt. It actually hurt a little bit to hit the ground. But I'm not doing the full thing, but I gotta squeeze it up till it hurts. It's not good. That's the first time. There was the 3 pack of tourniquets that I had laying around. So I can practice with these red instructions. So I'll say to get around the leg. And what I did after I got shot, Uncle, here, is I fell down and then got my glove on there and then got to here, got my glove and put the glove there, and I got the tourniquet above it and then started doing it. You can bleed out from leg wounds. You have a femoral artery, so it's not that just if you get hit in the leg, it's like you're not gonna die. You can die. Then, same, pretty much anything. Major bleeding, small scratches, scraping, cuts and stuff, just coagulation. I mean, like if you cut your finger chopping onions, it's just a small little cut. Some of these like smaller wounds can just close up on their own and coagulate. Now bigger wounds, you can't just leave it there and wait for it to fix itself, because it's not gonna do that. So, I lost my I lost the spray bottle. I lost the screw there, which we used to adjust the beam, which means the range is like 3 feet now. And I'm gonna see if I can find that. You say, go slow, I'll fall behind. The second hand, I'm winding before we get you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Here's the new thing. It's not that much rain. I'll try something else just for fun. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Right. That's not enough. I was focused here. There we go. My God, I'm not gonna go fuck yourself though. You don't have to watch my videos. I do what the fuck I want. How far me the second hand I'm looking for a cat. I don't know what to do. I'm not the cat. You said, how far me the second hand I'm looking for a cat. It's not a good medical supply. If you got a car or a house, especially if you live far away from a city, like the further you live from a hospital, the more important is that you have good first aid stuff at home. So I recommend everybody to have at least a basic first aid kit at home. And part of your first aid kit, I mean, if you buy like a first aid kit that has this and that, part of your first aid kit should be a tourniquet, at least one. And often it's like one tourniquet for every limb. It's like you have 2 arms and 2 legs, so it'd be good to have 4 tourniquets. And another thing that's good, first aid supply, is this medical tape, Leukoplast medical tape. This Leukoplast medical tape. It doesn't have to be this brand, but wide medical tape, wide and long, and that can be used to as first aid. I talked to the doctor, yada yada. It was proven by experience. I had come home and I had a glass bottle on the floor, like a vinegar bottle. Okay, apple cider vinegar. Here in the kitchen. And if I recall, it's like it might still have been in the bag. I'm coming home and I'm going to the kitchen, putting the grocery bags down, getting to do other things in other rooms, and then coming back to the kitchen. Out of that, it was just on the floor as is. But I walk in the kitchen and I got flip-flops, like rubber flip-flops, like Crocs, okay? And step on a glass bottle and a glass shard shoots up into my foot through the rubber shoe. So despite having about, not exactly this model, but it's like some thickness to the rubber insole, like EVA form, it got into my left foot. And it was just like a small puncture wound, about a centimeter or so. But the amount of bleeding from such a small wound was surprising. So it must have hit like just the right spot or wrong spot, but how I look at it. Like a major blood tube in the foot. So it's like I stepped on it, it breaks, and that was one of the most painful things I've had, like injuries. I've had different injuries, like burns and stuff, this and that. Now that was one of the most painful ones, which I stepped on it, and it's a really sharp pain. And then I quickly, this blood, okay. Now, the shard of glass has gone through the bottom of the foot and into my shoe, and it's still in my foot, understand? It's like, and the shard of glass is still in there. So, what I do is around here, is kind of like, okay, and I'm casting up a storm. And I was trying my hardest, but it wasn't any storm. I was doing a good job to like conjure a storm with the amount of casting. And it's because this, and I'm getting it out there, and then like this. And there's quite a lot of blood and quickly like paddling, pooling. And then I hop on one leg, get to the bathroom where I had white medical tape. Not exactly that type that I just showed, but medical tape. And I had a multi-pack of like gauzes. It's kind of, it's like a box like this with compass is what they're called. So you gotta pull out one. And I had vodka at home. So I poured vodka on the foot and put the compress on it, and then the medical tape, and just wound it tightly around it, and that was enough to stop the bleeding. So that is medical, wide medical tape, as far as I'm concerned. I believe it can be used to stop bleeding. Meaning, let's say I'll be trained in knife martial arts, or somebody would, and it's like, whatever happens, if you're cooking and you have like a stab wound in the arm, and it's too big to just stop with a band-aid or something like this, just getting something over it, and then the white medical tape around it, They can stop like a lot of like first aid for a lot of types of wounds. It's like a puncture wound to the arm, a puncture wound to the foot. A lot of these like puncture wounds where it's like a lot of bleeding and you have to cover it. So it's not like a band-aid, you can bleed on the side. It's just kind of a lot of pressure. You can put something over it and then wrap that tightly around it. And it can help to stop the bleeding. So medical tape, wide medical tape is good. So the type of stuff that is not spraying some water is business and pleasure. I'm getting some training, it's kind of fun. And I'm also getting some water on stuff that I'm going to wipe anyway, so it's like cleaning. And if you like what I'm doing, you can go jump in the lake. There's lakes that you can jump in. The Lake of Fire is where most of you are headed for anyway. And you can jump in there. You will be cast into the Lake of Fire if you don't believe, you won't get saved, you don't believe the gospel. Yes, sir. Slow. How far be up? The second hand on back. Aha! I've been looking for this. This came off, what is it, 1 or 2 days ago. I was doing training. I dropped my glass on the ground and one of the lenses came out. So I found it. So here's the glasses. And there's the lens. So here we go. These are good. Ta-da. Don't you just hate that you gotta hate the cyber stalkers can't write hate comments in my chat right now because I control my chat and I'm not gonna have cyber stalker agents harass me. I'm actually trying to buy a new plate gear sometime. I had this for 3-4 years. And maybe it's 5-4. It's gotta be at I'd say at least 3 years. More than 3 years that I had this plate gear. And I'm surprised with the quality. I bought it on a Röda Stjärnan, a Swedish website, Red Star. And they had like airsoft gear. It's like possibly the plate gear most people buy it is like to have foam plates only for like airsoft games, something like this. So it might not be built to like mil spec standards, where it's designed to be rugged. But I've been carrying this, washing it many times, carrying it, just like using it roughly, and it's held up. It's a birder. Yes, I got a little bit of movement there. the second. Yeah. Bars. Gonna do some. Don't try anything you see me do in this live stream at home. Don't try anything you see me do in this live stream at home. These are also good multi-use items. Leucoplast. So wasn't this Leucoplast too? I'm gonna verify. Yes. So I like Leucoplast as a brand. They have good stuff. Leucoplast. And these are wet wipes. Alcohol 70%. Isopropyl alcohol. BP 70%. And most of the time I use these for cleaning my glasses, camera lenses, the keyboard. Pretty much anything that I need to clean, grease stains or kill bacteria or something. Something I'm frequently touching, I frequently clean it with these. And you can also use them instead of Band-Aids. So this in conjunction, let's say I had a cut here. It's pretty much, what is a Band-Aid? It's medical tape and a pad, see? Now this is cleaner and like more guaranteed to be free from bacteria right after coming out than Band-Aids. So it's like the pad of a Band-Aid, and you can use medical tape. Now, once again, for crying out loud, living in a fucking tyranny where you can't speak freely, we had to tiptoe around, oh, I'm talking about things freely as a human being, sharing my thoughts and opinions. I had to do disclaimers, because we live in a bizarre, tyrannical system. So, anyway, nothing I've said in this live stream is to be taken as medicalized information. And don't try anything you see me doing this live stream at home. I'm a amateur stuntman, professional artist, as I like to say. That's a disclaimer. So since I gotta do disclaimers, it might work be a little bit entertaining. So I'm a professional artist and amateur stuntman, which means I'm autistic to a degree, to a level where I'm paid to be, which means I'm on disability. Do you get it? I'm a professional artist. So an amateur is somebody doing something that some people might get paid to. It's like an amateur singer. It's like you're singing, but nobody's paying you to sing. That's an amateur. And if you're a professional, you're being paid to sing, okay? You got the job to sing. So I'm an amateur stuntman, so I do stunts, like stunt stuff, like jumping through the air, but it's the type of stuff that stuntmen get paid to do in movies. Be on camera, do things that can be risky, like have a spear and run and jump and things like this. This okay. But I'm not being paid to. So I'm an amateur stuntman. I'm a man doing stunts where I'm being paid to. And a professional artist, which means I'm autistic to a degree where I'm paid to be. So understand. So some people are a little bit, they got a hint of autisms, but not enough where they could get disability or something like this. So I'm autistic to a degree where I'm on disability for the autism, which means kind of tongue-in-cheek, poetically, I'm a professional artist, okay? So, here's, let's do it. Get one. This, I'm gonna do this. So yeah, don't try to see me do it at home. And anything I talk about, health, fitness, supplementation, wound care, tourniquets, this or that, nothing I've said in this live stream is to take as medicalized information. It's pure my personal belief and opinion, and what I do is what I do. So run everything by a licensed physician, a doctor, okay? Before doing anything done in this video that I do, like wound care or what I talk about, talk to a doctor first, okay? So, licensed medical professional. So here we go. So what I'm doing first is I'll clean it like this. And we're gonna do a second. looking for a bleacher to wear. And I would wipe it down. Hey, Lord, I thirsty my underwear. Wipe it down. Okay, I'm wiping it down. Wiping it down. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, buddy. So now get a second one and put it on here. And we're gonna let it evaporate. And I put the tape on after it's dried. And it's a little bit too the piece of medical tape I ripped off was a bit too small, so I want the whole thing covered. It's gonna be about this. Do it like that. This should be enough. So I'm waiting for that to dry up and evaporate. Liverpool. You can see the gunshot as I stated before. I really did a good job dealing with it because there's no. It's like Wolverine. It's like it's already gone. So like early in the life, I got shot in the leg. And I applied a tourniquet to it. And it's like this is such a high level of first aid that it's already healed up. It's like 100% healed and gone. So wait for this to dry up a little bit. Looks like this. And since this is medical tape, it will breathe. It will breathe. So I can actually put this. Ta-da. Ta-da. Here we are. I'm being facetious, obviously, I didn't get shot. So, I enjoyed sitting here this morning, look out the window. I got a binocular I was using, testing it, and it does its job as advertised. I mean, it's a binocular, and as advertised, it does magnify things. So it's like as I'm looking through this, saying, things are enlarged, and I can see things. So there's a car parked over there, and with the naked eye, I can't read the letters on it. But with this, I can read the letters on the side of the truck. Automation, kraftteknik, installation, service, miljöteknik, står det. So automation, powered technology, installation service, environmental technology, and yeah, and it's parked there. I can see the industrial area from here. And they got a new cloud here. See more.
Bra. And over there is an industrial area, and they just started releasing a cloud. So it's not constant, but if you look towards that area, sometimes there's no cloud. Sometimes you can see it. I just caught it starting over there, and I reckon it could be the last stage of a filter process. They're letting out like exhaust from some factory or something like this, and then after pulling the smoke, whatever they're pulling through HEPA filters, possibly maybe the last stage is mixing the exhaust with steam, possibly. I'm not sure, but it could be. Pretty cool. I got this binocular as a birthday gift, and they're really good. So I can only use one at a time. We can hold like this. More stable recorder. Oh, it turned. Number 4. It's really hard to hold it still. It would be cool if they could have some kind of digital stabilization where you could click a button on YouTube and it stabilizes the footage. Doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So, 1 hour, 2 minutes. This goes here. This is not a good multi-use item. This, you can have it like this. If there's like for example, if there's perfume, there's sometimes I do this because I'm allergic to perfume. If I go in the elevator, it smells like perfume in there. I pull this up, so for at least while I'm in the elevator, so I inhale possibly a little bit less perfume. I can also wear it like this. Well, I actually like this I can, but this is what I mean. You can wear it like this, like a hat. You can have it like this, or just like this. And it's quick dry, which means it's supposed to dry quickly. Oh, blimey. Gotta finish up. Call my wife. Be wonderful. Have wife. Hug wife. Life good. Kill wife. Wife dead. Miss wife. It's over too. I saw a video, like a meme, like a video, it's like a slideshow with like voice acting. It's like a picture of a bird, and he's reminiscing. He had a wife, and it's like his like metal thought that was like, have wife good, right wife. So I guess he like jumped up for his wife and rode her like a dog, like a horse. I don't know, right wife. Okay, wife died. So what is wife dead? Regret. It's sad. It's sad. Okay. Find wife. Life good. Okay. Kill a wife. All sad. Regret. So what yeah. Yeah, so my wife is so small that I guess he could have came on her shoulders. He break her back. But the benefit of having like a petite wife is you can carry around like a toddler on your shoulders if you walk around outside. My ex was Chinese, so she's pretty much the same size as my new wife. And I remember one time we walk up a hill at like an inclined slope, and she's like huffing and puffing. And I just have to pick her up and she sit on my shoulders, my back like a monkey. And you can walk with her. So he's like, yeah, obviously even like a heavier wife you could carry on her back for a while, but the lighter the wife is like the quicker you can run with her on your back if you need to go quickly somewhere. So it's other benefits of having a wife is not like fat and stuff. You can put her on your back, you can run around with her if you need to. So, this is my bed here. It's a tube frame bed. What I like about this, I can use for camera adjustments. Like this. Yep, this is a camera adjustment right there. Sometimes you have the bed close to the wall, so you have to push it up first. But here's a stretch camera. Just get here, lean back. Like this. It gets adjustments. Yeah, so what am I gonna do today? Whatever the fuck I want, as usual. Okay? Mike, I don't care what you like. I gotta keep doing what I'm doing, haters. Mike, don't. Like, a lot of times what the haters are doing is trying to get me to stop doing things that is likely to cause success. It's like if I go live exercise, somebody's they're trying to hate on it and they're hoping that you'd be like, oh, stop making live exercise. I used to like doing that. Well, now people come bully me in the chat, so I'm not gonna exercise anymore on YouTube or something that they want. I gotta finish up. I know this for the future. Don't be surprised if I keep going live with the chat turned off or with more or less severe restrictions. And if you don't want to get blocked on my chat, don't be rude, disrespectful in the chat. And if you come into one of my live streams or have chat open, before you leave a comment, hit the like button. Because if people start writing comments, I can tell them to hit the like button, that gets them blocked. So if you want to have a chance to like start commenting on my channel, you know what to do. Don't be rude, disrespectful, toxic, and don't write comments without hitting the like button. Sometimes people go, hi, is that a check? They leave the like button. But I expect them to have me talk to them. So I gotta finish up.